We all want extra items in Minecraft. Today I'm going to show you the latest Minecraft duplication glitch, which is currently working, and you guys can go and try it out right now. This method is pretty flawless. I've tried it a number of times, and every time it has seemed to work. Let me know down below if this has worked for you. Leave a comment if it doesn't, and leave a comment if it does. Comment down below it worked, and if I see your comment, I will be sure to give it a like and give it a comment back. But yeah, let's hop into how to duplicate items in Minecraft. So there are a few required resources for this to work. You're going to need a couple of stacks of dirt. It doesn't really matter too much. Just make sure you've got a couple of stacks and that'll be plenty. You are going to need 2 water buckets, and you are going to need an inventory full of boats. And that is everything that you're going to need to get this started. So the first step is to build a 1 block high row of dirt. You're then going to put 3 blocks at the end of that row, and then on the last block you're going to build all the way back up, and you're going to make a big rectangle with a 2 block wide hole in the middle. So it should be just a massive rectangle with a 2 block hole in the middle. Once you've done that, what you're going to do is you're going to place down your 2 water buckets to make an infinite water source. This is going to be really important. You're going to need this handy. So go ahead and fill in the 2 block wide gap of the big long rectangle that you've made with water. So as you can see, we're filling it in with water here, and the whole thing should be filled up. I'd recommend making this fairly long. It doesn't matter too much. Just make sure it's fairly long so that you can get plenty of water in there. So once you've filled this section up with water, what you're going to need to do is grab yourself all of your boats. So fill up your inventory with your boats, and then you're going to hop over to your rectangle and you're going to start placing the boats down on the water. Now, this part is crucial. You need to make sure the boats are actually in the water. Quite often, they can actually just sit on the side on the dirt block. If that is the case, it certainly won't work. So you need to make sure that all of the boats are firmly placed in the water. Just go through, check that they're all in there. Once they're all in there, run back along again and make sure all your boats are pushed up together. There shouldn't be any gaps, only the tiny little gap, which is impossible to get rid of. So just make sure you've got all of the boats in, you've filled up the space as much as you possibly can, and you've got no gaps between the boats. The next step is to get some more dirt, and you're going to place it just in a tower like this. This should be placed over the top of the end boat. As you can see, we're doing it here. And then we're going to run over to our chest of items that we want to duplicate. So as you can see, we've got a bunch of items here. These items will need to be gravity blocks. So you're going to grab one of the ones out that you want to duplicate. I'm going to use the dragon egg here. We are going to run back over to our little contraption that we've just made, and you want to place your block on the top of the dirt pole that you've just made. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hit the block below the item you're duplicating. So for us, I'm going to destroy the dirt block which is below the dragon egg. What's going to happen then is the dragon egg is going to fall into the boat, and it's going to be bouncing up and down. This is exactly what you're looking for, because this is making the game think that the block is actually not in the boat. So what you're going to do once you've done this is save and quit the game. This should take you back to your main menu. Leave it a couple of seconds and then join back. And as you will see, you now have 2 dragon eggs. So it's that simple to duplicate. Let me know how you get on.